A look at the forecast. Really clear out there, at least now, Dirk.
Yeah, not bad at all. There's a few clouds just to add to that sunset, bringing that extra color that we see as we look off towards the west as the sun goes down. So it's beautiful as you can see those high, thin clouds. Yeah, nice evening. The winds are light. Temperatures are going to be cooling quickly as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. So high cloud cover coming from a weather system you can see to the north. High pressure is building off the coast of California, but it's still allowing these high, thin clouds to make their way into the state. That's going to be with us throughout the night tonight and into tomorrow. Current temperatures ranging, already dropping down into the upper 40s to lower 50s in many spots. We're at 54 degrees in Tracy, 56 in Placerville, and 31 degrees at Lake Tahoe. Truckee currently 32 degrees. We're actually a little bit warmer than we were last night in Truckee, Lake Tahoe, Placerville, and Columbia, but a little bit cooler in Fairfield as well as Sacramento, Modesto, and Yuba City. Winds, not much wind. We have calm conditions in many spots. A little bit of a north breeze in San Francisco at 10 miles per hour. As we go through tonight, expect to have temperatures dropping off into the 30s as we head into tomorrow morning with a mix of clouds and the chance for some frost. We'll have more on that coming up. Now back over to you.
Dirk, thank you. New today, the University of Pennsylvania's president resigned amid pressure from donors and criticism over testimony at a congressional hearing about anti-Semitism on college campuses. When speaking to Congress earlier this week, Liz Magill was unable to say, under repeated questioning, that calls on campus for the genocide of Jewish people would violate the school's conduct policy. After her testimony, criticism came from the White House, Pennsylvania's governor, and members of Congress, as well as a donor who threatened to withdraw a $100 million gift to the school unless Magill was replaced. In a statement announcing her departure, UPenn says she will remain a tenured faculty member at the university's law school. And on the ground in Israel, the Israeli military is issuing a new appeal for people in Gaza to leave the city of Han Yunis, calling the city the main stronghold of Hamas. Meanwhile, the United States is facing criticism after vetoing a UN Security Council resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Rob Kirkpatrick has the latest.
Israel's military is pressing on with its campaign to destroy Hamas. This was the IDF in southern Gaza just a day before heavy clashes were reported between Hamas and the Israeli military there.
We are in the intensive stage of the ground maneuvering. Our troops are operating in the hearts of Hamas's centers of gravity, in the northern and southern Gaza Strip simultaneously.
Israel's defense minister was visiting troops on the ground near the Israel-Gaza border and says the fighting will continue to intensify, but the results are promising.
I see the signs that indicate Hamas is beginning to break inside Gaza.
As the fighting continues, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza is growing. The deputy director for the United Nations-run World Food Program says people are desperate for basic needs.
Well, I can say that the humanitarian operation is really on the brink of collapse. Law and order are breaking down also in the south, and that stems from this desperation. Not enough food is coming in.
Calls for a ceasefire are growing due to the humanitarian crisis unfolding. On Friday, the United States vetoed a UN Security Council resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza.
We do not support this resolution's call for an unsustainable ceasefire that will only plant the seeds for the next war.
The U.S. is facing criticism for that veto, but officials have emphasized what they call Israel's right to defend itself. I'm Rob Kirkpatrick reporting.
More aid is making its way into Gaza. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society says its teams received 100 aid trucks through the Rafah crossing between Egypt and Gaza today. Officials say the trucks contained food, water, relief assistance, and medical supplies. Since October 21st, the Red Crescent says they've received roughly 3,500 trucks of aid. A bipartisan bill fighting a deadly street drug is heading to the president's desk. It targets xylazine, which is a powerful animal tranquilizer, also known as Tranq. Tranq is now being mixed with the powerful opioid fentanyl. Tranq is not an opioid, so the overdose reversal drug naloxone does not reverse its effects. New legislation aimed at slowing down the spread of xylazine is likely to become law after passing in Congress with unanimous support. Bill sponsor Senator Peter Welch says it orders more research into the drug, develops new detection tests, and builds partnerships with groups working on the front lines. Today, over 200 children were paired with local first responders to pick out special gifts and make some lasting memories. KCRA 3's Aaron Heft shows us this special event in El Dorado County.
This is my new friend, Kim. Hi, Gabby. Giving back to the community is so important because it changes the lives of the children that we serve.
Sweet, smiling faces. Child after child paired one by one with local first responders.
She is. She's got a badge just like me. She's a police officer.
Making holiday wishes come true while building trusting relationships. Aisles filled with eager little shoppers, each given $200 for clothes, daily needs, and a special toy of their choice at the end.
So we found this cute thing right here.
This is the annual Snowball Heroes and Helpers event.
That is so cool. Good job.
Which has helped over 2,000 children in its time, one of which is Devin Texera.
I love this program. It's really changed my life for the better, and I don't know where I'd be without Lynn or this program.
Starting with Big Brothers Big Sisters when he was 10 years old, he's now 25, and he says the relationships he's built made him the person he is today.
Whoa, you got your own puppy.
Yeah, my own canine.
At the Cash Wrap, 8-year-old Cassandra Castillo shows us a few toys like this Play-Doh kit she'll be sharing with her siblings. But she says it's a little something extra that'll make her feel extra special at school.
So I got a red handband that Riley has. She's one of my class students. And she has the same exact ones, and we can be twinsies.
This year, over 200 El Dorado County kids given the gift of some special holiday cheer.
Did you do a good job? Are you sure?
Spreading a little joy and some merry wishes.
Merry Christmas, have a good one.
In El Dorado County, Erin Heft, KCRA 3 News.
Over the 15 years they've held Snowball Heroes and Helpers, they've helped over 2,000 children and raised over $500,000. A wonderful program.